I present you the finest that AI art has to offer. What am I looking at? DLSS5, sir.
Is this what we're doing now?
I beg your pardon?
Spitting in the face of any artistic intent in place for what? An AI Snapchat filter? Is this really what this technology has devolved to?
But sir, you adore the technologies, even those that involved AI, so why are you so appalled by this simple next step in innovation?
Because this isn't the next step at all. DLSS was a tool to help games run better. That was always the goal. It started with ray tracing, and it has been a blessing to those with budget hardware ever since. As much as I hate the necessity that it's become in the modern day, there's still a point to be made that Nvidia pioneered one of the most impressive technologies for gaming in decades, and it has helped so many people in making certain games or graphic settings more accessible, so why turn it into this? Why AI slopify our games with the same technology that was supposed to be as simple as more frames per second? And this is just the beginning of terrible things, let me tell you. People will use this technology, and when they do, not only will it diminish current artistic value, but it will ruin any attempt at artistic intent in the future. Game devs will see their games being morphed, mashed, and interpreted by some AI and think to themselves, why should I even bother with the little details? And they're right! Why try to add a real artistic value to your games when it's going to be overlooked at best or completely altered at worst by this YouTube Shorts render playing on top of the real thing? But I think in all of this, there's a point concerning this whole situation that's just being completely glossed over. We all know AI bad. We all know DLSS5 takes away from artistic value. But what I think we gotta be paying more attention to is that corporations like Nvidia just don't care anymore. I know that they never truly cared about the customers, but with DLSS5 especially, Nvidia isn't even fighting for their vision, but instead just having this superiority complex over everyone that criticizes DLSS5. Not a tiddlywink of respect or understanding for the consumer, but instead this idea that we, the people, just don't get it. This is the future of gaming, and we are just too far behind to see their glorious vision. But is it not the point for a company to have the best interests for their customers in mind? Listening to customer feedback and taking advantage of the fact that you're the largest consumer graphics card company in the world. But I guess they are right. People are buying Nvidia GPUs every day despite a constant lack of respect for the consumers. I have one, because AMD will always have terrible drivers and ancient upscaling, and Intel will just never have the same sauce that any others have, right? And the worst part is that Nvidia, from a corpo perspective, is right to just call everyone crazy, because this is nearly the same response people had to frame generation. And now it's being used everywhere. I'm using it in games, I'll admit that. But this is just so far beyond frame generation. Instead of small artifacts or mild latency, you're instead going to get a complete lack of artistic intent. Instead, a smack in the face with AI-generated garbage that has nothing to do with any idea that the developer may have had. But when it comes out, polished and flourished, people will use it. No matter how immoral or ignorant it may be, and Nvidia will learn nothing from this other than that they're still the top dog. So what do? We get up from our scarred knees and sore throat after sucking off these suits. Far too long to have corpse controlled our lives. The time is now to take back what's ours and give them what they deserve. I have a bomb!